Yo, welcome back everybody, welcome back to another making video. And I know guys, I know it has been such a long while since my last upload. And again, it's not because of anything serious, not because of issues or anything like that. Again, nothing serious, it's just school, what I want to do now, looking for a job and everything. But for right now, I want to congratulate to everyone that is on this channel and has been watching my videos. I realize that I haven't been posting a lot, but you guys have given me almost to 2,000 subscribers. That is crazy. Like you guys made me so happy. And I didn't realize that the biggest viewed video on my channel, 10K views. Like that is amazing. Thank you. I was like, just give yourself a round of applause. Like this is for you guys. This is for you. Like give yourself a pat on the backs too. Like you guys did such an amazing job, and I love you all for that. But to move on, we're gonna go to the next video. Here we go. So in this video, guys, this video and what I'm gonna make here is actually an inspiration, and this is towards the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie that just came out of this year. And I know everyone knows how to make these. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'd rather show you what it is. I'm just going to do it anyways. But this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make an easy, simple Wolverine claws for like costumes or just to play around or whatever you want to do, like to do with this build. But I'm going to show you guys an easy step-by-step tutorial. Here we go. So before we get started with this video, all the materials and the items that you're gonna need to make this build is on this top right corner here, that it's gonna be listed down. So I'm looking at my laptop here and looking at some of the photos for Wolverine's claws, you know, for some reference photos. And I realized that you can't really follow how I do this, because this all really depends on you guys and how big your hand is. So take for this, for example. So in this photo, you guys could see 3 claws, and it shows you how to make it or how it is done by this person. And it looks good, but I realized that the end of the claws where the little circle thing is, that's where you put in between your knuckles. But I realized that's too small for me, so I have to make my own. But to help you, here's some of the things that I would have done, or what I'm gonna do in this video, is the length of the claws from end to the sharp end is you take your forearm, measure from your elbow here or close to your elbow, and then measure it all the way up to your wrist. That's how big, that's the length of how big your claws are gonna be. So that is what I did. Here is the length of my whole arm, or my forearms actually. So this is the end of the tip, and this is the other end where it would be placed on my knuckles. So again, this is what I would do so it could have a perfect fit. In between here, you're gonna rest your fingers, both of your fingers actually, doesn't matter which finger, and you're gonna lay it down flat on the table, and you're gonna draw a good circle from here, let's say to your first hinge, or like this part here where you curve. So you're gonna stop here, and you're gonna do the exact same here, and you're gonna draw an oval or half a circle. Depends on how big how big your fingers are, but you're gonna draw that out, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is the length of my finger, and this is what I'm gonna rest in between my knuckles. This is what's gonna rest in between my knuckles, and this is what's gonna go in between my fingers. So now what you're gonna do is in between these two, this is where you're gonna draw a line hashing down or going down, and that's where you're gonna place it on your hand here. This is where you're gonna place it. Watch. Once you're done drawing this piece, this is where it's gonna rest in between, because obviously you're not gonna put it in between and hold it like that. It's gonna be really flimsy, so you're gonna need support for that. And once you're done drawing this piece, you're gonna want to draw obviously the pointy piece. And I drew mine's going down a little, or like curved down. No, not curved down, but like slightly tilted, because I don't like the claws being like straight, or just like it continues being straight, because that for me that's unrealistic. So this is what I did. So this is my template for how to make my claws. Once you guys are done making your template, you guys are gonna cut this out, grab some cardboard, place it on there. Just watch. So once you guys taken your paper template, put it on cardboard and you guys traced it out, you're gonna want to cut this out with an X-Acto knife or anything sharp, because you do not want this to have anything fuzzy around it or anything. You just want it to look really clean, and you're gonna make 6 of these. All right, we have cut 6 of these pieces out, and you're gonna want to label these either 1, 2, and 3. These are gonna, when I say 1, 2, 3, is because you're gonna put these in between the fingers and on your palms. And I only labeled them because these are like the perfect size for each of my finger. So like this one is 1, 2, and then 3. So that's why I labeled them. You guys could do that, but that's just for me, from my own sake. But you know, after 3, this is what you want to do. You're gonna grab popsicle sticks. So you're gonna grab one of your claws, and you're gonna grab popsicle sticks. And what I like to do is that this piece, you're gonna cut it down to a little bit size, so like a little bit smaller, and you're gonna rest it or put it in between here, like that. But you're gonna want to cut it a little smaller because these things can be like too small for these, so you're gonna want to cut it a little smaller, just snug enough. But for me, you're gonna want to cut it off here. I'll show you that. So just like this, like I said, you're gonna have to cut it a little smaller, just like how I did it. See how it's just barely fitting in, but just a little snug. And it's slanted because you're gonna grab another popsicle stick, cut it in half, or at least cut the end of it, and you're gonna place it like this. This will make your claw stronger and just not as flimsy. So right now, you're gonna grab your hot glue. Don't judge me if it's pink, but like I said, with the popsicle sticks, you're gonna make 1 for each of them, and that's when I said you're gonna make 6 of them, because you're gonna put 2 cardboard boxes in between the popsicle sticks. You're gonna want to glue all them together, and I'll show you this when I'm done. So like I said, once you guys glue the popsicle sticks like this, you're gonna grab another piece of cardboard that you cut out, and you're gonna cover it up like this. And once you guys done that, you're gonna want to pinch the top of these until it's all closed properly. I'll show you guys how all of those are completed, and I'll show you guys the next step. All right, once you guys have glued all of your claws, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out a good piece of cardboard, and you're gonna lay it down on the bottom of your fingers, and you're gonna want to curve, not squish it, but curve it just a little. Once you're done with that, grab your pen, and you're gonna draw in between the lines where the cardboard rests. And as you can see, that as I drew here, that is where your first claw is gonna be, and this is what I told you to draw this for, because this is where you're gonna place it here, and you're gonna want to glue it, and you're gonna want to do that for all 3 of them. Make sure you put as much glue as you want, but not too much, because you don't want to make it overflow and it will be uncomfortable. But make sure you add just the right amount of glue so it could be steady while you swing it. So once you have glued all 3 of your claws onto the piece of cardboard that I told you, test it out, make sure it fits right. If it doesn't, well, you're gonna have to restart everything. I'm just joking. You could just make small little adjustments, like if this doesn't sit well between your fingers, you could cut some pieces out. You're gonna have to be really careful, because sometimes it depends on the type of cardboard you use. It's gonna be really flimsy, or if it's double piece cardboard, then you're not really, I don't know what to tell you. But test it, make sure it's not flimsy enough, and you're done with the build. Honestly, these look okay. These look decent, not compared to the real ones, but for cardboard, they look really good. And if you think these look cool, now you have a second one. These look okay together, they look really cool. This is the end of the build. Thank you so much for watching, and again, I know, I'm sorry it's been such a long time, but I hope this tutorial and build makes up for it. I'll miss you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers, and if we make 2,000 subscribers, then maybe I'll do a suggestion. All right, maybe you guys comment, and I'll do whatever build you guys want me to do. It might take some time because I have to, figure out how to build it piece by piece, but you guys can do it. I want to see what you guys want me to build. All right, bye guys.